Coral grew, the mermaid became her guiding light, teaching her the ways of the ocean with patience and wisdom. Every day, they would meet at the sandy bank, where the waves kissed the shore in a gentle embrace. "Listen closely, little one," the mermaid would say, her voice as melodious as the songs of the sea. "Respect the rhythm of the tides, for they carry the secrets of the world. Treat all creatures with kindness, for we are all but drops in the same vast ocean." Coral soaked in the mermaid's teachings like a sponge, her eyes wide with wonder at the mysteries of the deep. For more videos like this, subscribe to our channel. In a quaint coastal village nestled between rugged cliffs and the endless expanse of the ocean, there lived a young woman named Marina. Marina was as captivating as the sea itself, with hair the color of sun-kissed sand and eyes that mirrored the ever-changing hues of the waves. But behind her serene facade lay a secret burden she carried with her since her youth. Marina was abandoned as a baby, left on the sandy shores by unknown hands. She was discovered by an elderly couple who raised her with love and care, never revealing the mystery of her origin. As she grew older, Marina found solace in the rhythmic lullaby of the ocean, feeling an inexplicable connection to its vastness. Years passed, and Marina became a mother herself. She named her daughter Coral, after the vibrant reefs that adorned the ocean floor. But fate seemed to mirror Marina's own, for tragedy struck when Coral was just a newborn. In the dead of night, Marina found herself standing on the same shore where she was once abandoned, holding her precious child in her arms. Tears mingled with the salt water as Marina made a heart-wrenching decision. She kissed Coral's forehead, whispering promises of love and protection before placing her gently on the sand. With one last longing glance, Marina turned away, unable to bear the weight of her past any longer. As dawn broke, the cries of a newborn echoed along the shore, drawing the attention of a passing mermaid. With gentle hands, the mermaid cradled Coral, her heart aching at the sight of the abandoned child. With a tender smile, she whispered ancient incantations, weaving magic into the very fabric of Coral's being. And so, Coral's destiny took a new turn as she was embraced by the ocean itself. Under the watchful gaze of the mermaid, Coral grew up amidst the wonders of the sea, her laughter dancing with the waves. Though she would never know the woman who gave her life, Coral found comfort in the arms of her watery home, forever bound to the ocean that had both taken and given her anew. As Coral grew, the mermaid became her guiding light, teaching her the ways of the ocean with patience and wisdom. Every day, they would meet at the sandy bank, where the waves kissed the shore in a gentle embrace. "Listen closely, little one," the mermaid would say, her voice as melodious as the songs of the sea. "Respect the rhythm of the tides, for they carry the secrets of the world. Treat all creatures with kindness, for we are all but drops in the same vast ocean." Coral soaked in the mermaid's teachings like a sponge, her eyes wide with wonder at the mysteries of the deep. She learned to read the language of the waves, interpreting their whispers and murmurs with ease. She danced with the dolphins and played hide-and-seek with the curious sea turtles, her laughter echoing across the ocean floor. As the years passed, Coral blossomed into a spirited child, her heart as free as the ocean breeze. She reveled in the beauty of her underwater kingdom, her every breath a testament to the life-giving embrace of the sea. And so, on the morning of her 6th birthday, Coral stood on the bank of the ocean, her eyes sparkling with anticipation. The mermaid smiled down at her, a shimmering figure against the backdrop of the dawn. "Today, my dear Coral, you embark on a new journey," the mermaid said, her voice tinged with both sadness and pride. "Remember all that I have taught you, and let your heart be your guide." With a bittersweet farewell, Coral dove into the azure depths, her laughter mingling with the symphony of the sea. As she disappeared into the embrace of the ocean, a single tear glistened in the mermaid's eye, the silent testament to the bond they shared. As Coral ventured onto the land, guided by the wisdom of the mermaid, she discovered a world brimming with new wonders and challenges. The mermaid, ever watchful, taught Coral the importance of cultivating the land, showing her how to plant seeds and nurture them into vibrant life. "Patience, my dear Coral," the mermaid would say, her voice carried on the salty breeze. "Just as the ocean yields its treasures over time, so too must you tend to the earth with care and diligence. In its soil lies the promise of abundance and sustenance for all." Coral listened intently, her hands delving into the rich earth as she learned to coax life from its depths. With each passing day, her bond with the land grew stronger, her fingers tracing patterns of growth and renewal in the soil. But the mermaid's teachings extended beyond the realm of the earth, for she knew that true harmony could only be achieved through understanding and compassion. She showed Coral how to navigate the complexities of human relationships, teaching her the value of empathy and kindness. "Words have power, Coral," the mermaid whispered, her voice tinged with wisdom. "Use them wisely, and let your actions speak louder than any song of the sea. For in the hearts of others lies the reflection of our own." And so, Coral learned to forge bonds with her fellow land dwellers, her laughter and warmth drawing them to her side like moths to a flame. She embraced their customs and traditions, weaving herself into the fabric of their community with ease. As Coral stood on the shore, her heart brimming with newfound knowledge and understanding, the mermaid emerged from the depths once more, a knowing smile gracing her lips. "Come, Coral," she said, her voice carrying the weight of countless tides. "It is time for you to meet the fishers of the sea, those who roam the ocean's expanse in search of sustenance and adventure." With a sense of anticipation coursing through her veins, Coral followed the mermaid into the waves, her spirit alight with the promise of new horizons. And as she gazed upon the faces of the fishers, their eyes reflecting the vastness of the sea, Coral knew that her journey had only just begun. As Coral approached the group of fishermen, her heart fluttered with nervous excitement. The salty breeze carried their hearty laughter and the rhythmic sound of the waves against their sturdy vessels. The fishermen turned their weathered faces towards her, their eyes twinkling with curiosity and warmth. "Well, look what the tides brought in," one of them exclaimed, a broad grin spreading across his face. A young lass with the spirit of the sea in her eyes. Coral's cheeks flushed with embarrassment, but she couldn't help but smile in return. The fishermen gathered around her, their voices mingling in a chorus of welcome and camaraderie. "Welcome aboard, lass," another fisherman exclaimed, clapping Coral on the back with a rough but friendly hand. "We've been hearing tales of your adventures from our friend here," he gestured towards the mermaid, who watched over them with a serene expression. "We may not be able to swim like you or sing like the mermaids," another fisherman chimed in, "but we know a thing or two about navigating these waters and bringing in a good catch." Coral felt a swell of gratitude towards these rugged men, who welcomed her into their midst with open arms. As they shared stories of their adventures at sea and taught her the ways of the fisherman's trade, Coral knew that she had found a new family amongst them. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the ocean, the fishermen gathered around the mermaid, their faces solemn yet determined. "We promise to take good care of her," one of them said, his voice echoing the sentiments of his companions. "She'll always have a home with us, out here on the open sea." The mermaid smiled, her eyes shimmering with unshed tears. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice barely above a whisper. "Take care of her, and may the sea guide you always." And so, Coral embarked on a new chapter of her life, her heart filled with gratitude for the love and acceptance she had found amongst the fishermen. As their vessels disappeared into the horizon, she felt a sense of belonging wash over her, like the gentle caress of the ocean's tide. And though the mermaid remained but a distant memory, her spirit lived on in the depths of Coral's soul, guiding her on her journey through the boundless expanse of the sea. As Coral was welcomed into the fold of the fisherman, their camaraderie extended beyond the shores and into the heart of the coastal village. With pride and affection, they led her through the winding streets lined with weather-beaten cottages and bustling market stalls, their voices raised in cheerful greetings to neighbors and friends. As they approached the heart of the village, Coral's senses were overwhelmed by the sights and sounds of daily life. Children laughed and played in the cobblestone squares, while artisans crafted intricate treasures from the bounty of the sea. The scent of freshly baked bread mingled with the salty tongue of the ocean, creating an intoxicating symphony of flavors. At the center of the village stood a majestic structure, its weathered timbers bearing the weight of generations past. It was here that the village elders gathered, their faces lined with age and wisdom as they presided over matters both great and small. With reverence and solemnity, the fisherman presented Coral to the elders, their voices echoing in the hushed silence of the gathering. They spoke of her courage and resilience, of her unwavering spirit amidst the trials of the sea. The elders listened intently, their expressions grave yet compassionate. They saw in Coral a spark of potential, the glimmer of hope for the future of their village. And so, with a solemn nod, they anointed her as one of their own, a cherished member of their tight-knit community. As Coral stood before the assembled villagers, her heart swelled with pride and gratitude. She had found a new home amongst these kind-hearted souls, who welcomed her with open arms and boundless generosity. And so, Coral's journey continued, her days filled with laughter and love as she embraced her newfound identity as a daughter of the sea and the land. And though the mermaid remained but a distant memory, her teachings lived on in Coral's heart, guiding her on her journey through life's ever-changing currents. As Coral integrated seamlessly into the fabric of village life, her presence brought a renewed sense of vitality to the coastal community. Her kindness and compassion endeared her to all who knew her, and whispers of her remarkable journey spread like wildfire throughout the village. One fateful day, as the sun dipped low on the horizon, casting a golden hue over the tranquil waters of the harbor, the village elders convened once more to discuss matters of great import. The air was charged with anticipation, for a decision of great significance lay on the horizon. With solemnity befitting the occasion, the elders recounted Coral's remarkable journey from the depths of the ocean to the heart of their village. They spoke of her unwavering courage and boundless generosity, of the countless lives she had touched with her indomitable spirit. And so, in a moment that would be etched into the annals of their history, the elders made a unanimous decision. Coral, the daughter of the sea and the land, would be anointed as the princess of their village, a symbol of unity and hope for generations to come. As the news spread throughout the village, the air crackled with excitement and anticipation. The villagers adorned their homes and streets with colorful banners and fragrant flowers, eager to celebrate the ascension of their beloved Coral to her rightful place of honor. On the appointed day, the entire village gathered in the central square, their faces radiant with joy and pride. Amidst a chorus of cheers and applause, Coral stood before the assembled crowd, her heart brimming with gratitude and humility. And as the village elders bestowed upon her the regal mantle of leadership, the sea itself seemed to swell with approval, its waves crashing against the shore in a thunderous salute. With grace and poise befitting a princess, Coral pledged to serve her people with unwavering dedication and compassion, to uphold the values of unity and kindness that had brought her to this momentous juncture. And so, Coral, the princess of the village, embarked on a new chapter of her life, her spirit forever intertwined with the destiny of her beloved coastal community. And though the mermaid remained but a distant memory, her legacy lived on in the heart of the village, a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who called it home.